Listen up, you Manchester United fans. This breaking news is for you. Sky Germany is reporting that United have made contact with Eintracht Frankfurt to register an interest in Ugo Ekitike. It's understood they're exploring conditions of a potential deal for the 22-year-old forward. Not straightforward, though, because Frankfurt want 100 million euros, about 85 million pounds, because Ekitike has 4 years left on his deal. But Sky Germany reporting Manchester United made contact with Eintracht Frankfurt to register an interest in Ugo Ekitike. We'll keep a very close eye on that. And of course, you'll hear more in the transfer shows, which start again.
He can do it at that level. And if you're looking at United in particular, clearly, Ruben Amorim is a huge admirer of him. He's worked under Amorim before. He knows that formation. So for United, you're asking Dean the question, is he the answer? I mean, United have got a lot of work to do in all areas of the pitch. But if he wants to play in that formation and continue with that formation, and we've got no reason to believe that he won't because he's very stubborn in that formation, is Amorim, you would think that someone like Viktor Gyokeres would be absolutely perfect because he knows the manager and he knows that formation back to front. So it would be a fantastic signing if United can get it over the line. There was all this talk about he wanted to play Champions League football. Ruben Amorim was very, very pointed in one of his news conferences when he said, I only want players who want to play for Manchester United. It doesn't matter if we've got European football or not. If players are saying, I want to move to a Champions League club, I don't want that player to come to United. And I think he meant that regardless of whether United were in European football or not. He wanted them to come because it's Manchester United. So it'll be a test now of United's pull. But I just wonder whether the likes of Cunha and possibly Bryan Mbeumo coming as well, whether that kind of signing can attract a player. I don't know if Dean's got a comment on that. When you see, if you're 50-50 about joining a club and then you see the kind of recruitment a club is making, you think, oh, right, they're going somewhere here. I want to be part of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's normally one of the first questions you ask when you go and see the club and the manager is what are your ideas? Certainly as a slightly arrogant striker, you want to know who is going to supply you, you know, and whether you're looking to bring in other players or is it going to be the players that are currently there? I mean, there are so many other facets that you think about when you're making a move, but as a striker, certainly, I think it is more of a draw to any player if you're seeing an Mbeumo being signed and a Cunha and those creative players, and the club are looking to improve massively as well with that.
Do Manchester United still have that pull?
I think they do, of course, yeah, because of the...
Viktor Gyokeres is another name that's been heavily linked. What's the latest on that one, Darms?
United are definitely interested. It's our understanding that they have made initial contact, but via intermediary. So there hasn't actually been club-to-club contact between Manchester United and Sporting. But the Sporting president, he's been having his say because there's been all